first point to discuss is the importance of establishing frequent and consistent emotion-centered communication with our kids. Loads of kids actually don't know how to simply label their emotions. You might not think that this seems like a big deal, but if we can't identify that a disempowering emotion is there, then how can we begin to process and release it? A great way to start getting your kids to pay attention to their feelings is by being a healthy role model, by talking about your own feelings within the family environment, perhaps over dinner during the standard "How was everyone's day?" chat. Try and refer specifically to the emotions you experienced. To place even more emphasis on them, try stating where you felt them in your body and describe the sensation itself. For example, you could say, "My day was fine, thanks, although I felt quite stressed at one point. I noticed the feeling of stress in my stomach, like butterflies flapping around." It's important to demonstrate that it is safe to be vulnerable in your family and that there's nothing shameful about experiencing uncomfortable emotions. If you allow yourself to be vulnerable first, your kids are much more likely to follow. One of the hardest things about experiencing stress as a teenager is the fear and isolation which comes with believing that you're suffering alone. With the rise of toxic social media, images portraying constant happiness, it can be very comforting for teens just to realize that they are not the only ones who experience negative moods. When your kid does express that they are experiencing a negative emotion to you, remember that the aim of the conversation is to allow them to vent, rather than trying to fix the emotion. Act as a mirror by reflecting back what you've heard to them to make them feel understood. For example, "I'm hearing that you experienced a lot of pain today when your friends ignored you. Is that true? Can you tell me more about the thoughts which went through your head when this happened?" Try and identify any underlying beliefs that might be behind the emotions. Ask them questions to develop a deeper understanding of exactly what they're going through. And remember, remind them that emotions are like the weather, constantly changing. It can be easy to feel like the monsoon will never end, but tell them that before they can blink, it'll be sunny again.